So funny.
I don't know if that's going
I
out,
think it
but
must
we
be.
sorted that out now. Alrighty. It was only when the game screen was on, when we were in the, when it was us talking.
Why did it stop playing?
It's
That's
because
so funny.
I tested a video
so
earlier,
funny.
and I was just testing a video, and autoplay must have
But
been
why
on
was it
by default.
autoplaying? It wasn't
I don't
playing
know.
anything before. That's so funny. We've been here for like 10 minutes, and randomly that starts when the game starts. That's so funny. I was
Wow.
also completely wrong. It's hatch first.
Both players are
That's not
like,
what I would have did.
oh, I'm a solid macro player. I'm going to go hatch first. Well, we're getting it. No Overlord Kiss in the middle of the map. But ZVZ, much more with the 8-worker start, which is obviously, if you haven't been watching Starcraft in the last few months, if you didn't watch Home Story Cup, I was going to say that this is going to be the first major tournament that
Who
has...
didn't watch Home Story Cup? Come on.
Well, that's true. Yeah. You were there, right? You were on the
big
couch.
time. But also, there's a new patch, so this still is the first games on the new patch.
Yeah, that is true.
But you got your wish. You got your one wish.
I did get my wish.
Yeah.
It was like the monkey paw.
Miracles do come true. Yeah, it's true. The builds are pretty similar, but like slightly different. DeltaBoXeR's pool is a little bit faster, and that's about it. Typhoon's got slightly quicker gas. They just switch the order around.
Yeah.
It won't make a huge difference. As you can see, like saying about the patch, the minerals at the start are kind of worth more because you have fewer workers. So you put less into gas. Even if you take the gas earlier, you put fewer workers in. So the speed won't be like super quick, and obviously not as quick as like a gas pool build from the patch before for everyone with fond memories of that. Yeah, the patch is really interesting. I think at the moment, kind of the meta is probably pool first and then kind of slow banelings, like slow banelings and slow lings. I've seen quite a bit of. There are some speedling builds, but not so much as before. And then, this kind of standard hatch pool gas.
I find it interesting. Typhoon is only making drones here. Okay, yeah, DeltaBoXeR made a few lings, but I guess they were just safety lings because he hasn't seen anything yet.
Yeah, I mean, the lings obviously earlier are worth more relatively because you just have less money.
Yeah.
So you kind of don't want to use lava and money if you can help it. So, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's just sort of following his more standard. I believe Typhoon
is... more coming out.
I believe Typhoon... Oh, wow, yeah. Okay. This is... So fast lair from Typhoon, but that's not going to help him if he dies to a bunch of speedlings.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, his speed isn't going to be super fast, and so these lings are kind of a little bit early, I would say.
Yeah.
He's eating a supply block as well at the moment, unfortunately. Bane Nest, yeah, I'm not surprised to see that. That's going to be interesting. Typhoon on the other hand going for the really early lair. He does have the queens out, so he's not super like at risk currently. Like if a bunch of lings come in, he can just pull the workers to the ramp and defend with the queens. Obviously, Bane's is a different story. Roach Warren coming down. I think he'll add another Evo chamber to wall it. Yeah.
Very interesting. He did have the Queendom position here, like in case it was for a speedling rush, but I don't know the timings of it now.
Oh, yeah, he saw that.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's seen it. Okay, no,
well, he
definitely seen it. Yeah. So
sneaky,
Evo chamber coming through. I'd be interested if he full walls and hopefully brings more to wall behind it
as well.
Don't think we need the spine. Definitely don't need 2 spines unless he's trying to go meters here because we're gonna have Roach Warren done in time, so you just make roaches.
Yeah, well, 3 spines actually. Yeah. But I guess he's like, it's tournament game, first game, you just really don't want to die, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I think to be honest, I think Evo's better than spines here. And actually, if he's make spines, then he has to go meters. And then he's making roaches as well, so.
Oh, there's a hole in the wall!
It's not a wall.
But
it's not a wall. But neither of them realized.
Oh.
That's so funny. Okay, well, he needs to rectify that, get that walled ASAP.
Yeah,
I mean, the queens are going to do a good job, and the spines really help. That's really funny. That's
okay, yeah, Della's switched back into droning now, which I agree with. Like, this has been a massive reaction.
Yeah, Typhoon can cancel one of them and then take some gas and start going towards meters would be my call.
Yeah,
I mean, he needs to start, like, roach speed and stuff. But I think, nerves getting to him a little bit here. Like, at the moment, we've had the lair done for ages, and we're not using it at all, you know?
Yeah. Pressure is on. Like I say, he might be scared that there's going to be a follow-up all-in, but actually a lair coming now on the side of DeltaBoXeR. No third base, though, and again...
Can we check the units lost? Did he lose the Overlord that was out front?
No.
Okay, so there's still an Overlord there in the middle. I think it's next to another Overlord. Yeah. So he should be able to see that there's no more lings coming across. So definitely doesn't want to overreact too bad.
The classic where you shift queue them going around and round so it looks like you're building more. That's I love that. I've never done it. I don't play ZVZ, but I love that idea. Roach speed on the way, so he's actually like kind of hard sticking to like 2 base roaches, but no upgrades. I think is 2-1 still like the main Roach upgrade timing?
Yeah, well, yeah, +1 range is good, and then 2-1 is kind of the next power spike, I guess. Yeah, interesting he's not making either. Eating another supply block is a bit unfortunate. Good scout going through. I mean, he'll see the lair timing. but DeltaBoXeR also is not doing much with it.
Yeah. So he's like, where is it? Where's like the?
Yeah, I would be thinking Spire here.
Where's the Spire? Yeah.
And it's 4 gases as well. Definitely, I'd be thinking Spire. DeltaBoXeR is going to get a 3rd hatch coming through as the Overseer goes down. DeltaBoXeR now should make a Spire now that the Scout has gone through.
Yes.
I think Typhoon will send it with the roaches that he has made, so they're coming
Here
across.
we go.
And the +1 kind of delayed.
And
Could probably be done for this timing, I would have thought.
Yeah, road speed has finished now. DeltaBoXeR is coming back. He's going to be able to see some of the units coming through, but he doesn't have any spines on his own. 12 roaches of his own now being built, though.
Yeah, they're not going to get out in time, and I think Typhoon will probably dive and try and get on top of the production and start picking off the drones the roaches as they spawn.
But keeping the lings alive until the roaches spawn is actually really big. Oh, I don't
it's
like
a decent choke. Yeah, not bad for Typhoon at all. It's a really unfortunate position between the Evo and the hatch. Big drone pool, so these roaches are going to go down.
Oh, and the roaches from the main actually now getting a full surround. Actually, this went pretty well.
Yeah, not bad for DeltaBoXeR at all.
And he didn't lose that many drones. Only lost one drone.
Yeah,
wow.
lost a lot of lings though, and the lings he made early, so
yeah,
that's a little bit unfortunate.
True. Yeah, Typhoon is ahead in workers, but actually there's a bit of a scary army supply here.
Yeah. I mean, his hatch is coming through on the 3rd base location as well, so it's not too bad at all. I don't know if DeltaBoXeR will try and head across with the roaches. He's mining a lot of gas.
Yeah, I think.
But he doesn't have any of the upgrades, so I guess he has to play defensive for a little bit longer.
True. Typhoon is actually now pumping pumping drones as well. I actually think he's in the much better position overall.
Yeah, for sure. And like as +1 comes through, and then like you say, he'll get into +2 quicker. So while he hits and DeltaBoXeR might have +1, he'll have 2-1. So that's
this is ballsy. I don't know if I like this move out. Yeah.
It never feels good playing slow roach.
I would say slow roach against speed roaches is so committal.
I mean, Typhoon's just up 10 workers this whole time as well.
Yeah,
so he's going to have way more roaches.
How do we do the is it shift I? No, how do we do the?
What do you want? Income?
Yeah, income graph.
Is it not just I? Oh, the graph. Oh, I don't know about the graph.
Okay, well, we'll figure that out another time.
But you need to put the production tab back on.
Oh, I do need a production tab back on. There we go.
That's okay. Cool. So +1 done now for Typhoon.
Yeah, and things kind of settle. Mark DeltaBoXeR. That is Mark.
That is his unit. Yeah.
He takes a 4th base. Slightly quicker. It's going to be done, but again, he's not going to be able to do much with it because he's on such a low worker count.
Yeah, the fleet is interesting actually. I mean, it's good production, obviously. Maybe he was floating a little bit and just wanted to get it spent. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
but like you say, he needs to drone up pretty hard to get back into this. +2 on the way. So we will have a decent 1-1 timing here for Typhoon.
Yeah. I mean, the other alternative is that DeltaBoXeR stays very defensive, is able to get 2-1 and max out with lower drones, and then he has more roaches.
Yeah, or
but
mutas,
that's
to be honest.
Yeah.
If you're playing really defensive, you need a lot of rabs. He's making 1 now, but I don't think he has too many. Didn't see too many on the production tab. Yeah,
so
only the 3.
total. That's like a sniping overlord force.
The problem with that is if you're spending all your gas on rabs, then you're not really getting to mutas. So.
I think pure roach is actually much better for it. Oh.
This is a good fight setup.
Oh,
for
I like
Typhoon.
this. Yeah, I like the split. He's going to collapse in on the bottom, and here it comes, the first big sandwich of Evergrande Void.
I mean, yeah, DeltaBoXeR actually cutting off of creep away from his own base. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I think he does have +1 finish, but I think this is all really strong for Typhoon. Really good position for him.
Absolutely.
At this point, just kill everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
He can even split the roaches up a bit as well. Like he has so much here that he can actually, take the fight and split some into the mineral line and start killing the hatch and stuff. Yeah, into the natural, into the main. Yeah, he's starting to split them up a bit, look.
Yeah, the reinforcements are coming in and being picked off, but it doesn't matter. There is such an overwhelming need, and suddenly 70, 80 supply difference.
Yeah.
And game 1 looking heavily to go into Typhoon's favor.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting one. Went straight into 2 base and then into the roaches. Maybe next game we see a little bit more Ling Bane if, the roach play didn't work that well for DeltaBoXeR. I think Typhoon will be kind of keen to repeat it. He obviously kind of overreacted, we feel, to the first push and kind of maybe overly defended. But, he doesn't know what his opponent's doing, and ZVZ is really hard that people can really commit to the attack and really put a lot more pressure than you're expecting. And then if you underdefend, you just lose at that point.
Yeah, so it's really scary. That is it's part of the beauty of RTS and strategy, right? That's where if you have a very fixed response to things, you know what you're looking for. Let's just have a check at what the
Eternity's Edge for map 2, I think.
Eternity's Edge, yeah, that makes sense.
Don't know too much about this one. None of the maps mean anything to me yet. I haven't learned all the names.
Yeah, I don't know the names either. I know what the features are. All right, we will just check that both players are ready to go. I'm sure they'll be ready and eager to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Ready.
Cool. Go.
Okay, both players
Let's
are
do
ready.
it.
We're going to go straight into game number 2.
Yeah. Eternity Edge is a little bit smaller as well. The one we just played is quite big. This
That's
one's
true,
a shorter
actually.
map.
Yeah.
So more suited to
A Ling aggression,
game.
you think?
Yeah. And Overlord speed was nerfed in the patch before last, technically now. Or the one before
Well, because
last.
the base speed of the
base
Overlord
speed.
is slower.
So
yeah.
it makes scouting in ZVZ a little bit harder.
Oh, that's actually a good point. Yeah.
Spawning in the top left of At Eternity's Edge, taking an early lead in this best of 3. Playing in the blue for V-Fish, it is Typhoon.
And his opponent, spawning in the bottom right, wearing the red trunks this game as representing Red Dragons, it is DeltaBoXeR. Otherwise known as Rock Rules back in the day.
Oh, interesting. It is a 10 pool, by the way.
Whoa.
Ready? Bang. A 10 pool.
10 pool. How did you know? Oh, with lack of over.
Yeah, it didn't make anything.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I think DeltaBoXeR is going to go hatch again. I think this might be over fairly quick.
I was going to say, yeah, so I spoke to an old friend who used to play Zerg, Wings of Liberty, Heart of the Swarms time, and he said as soon as he heard that it went back to 8 work, he was like, oh, Temple will be meta. Right? And I was like, I don't actually know why. So why is that? Is that like it's a good balance of defense?
It's meta at the moment. I think things are still evolving. It's the first thing to say.
That's fair, yeah.
I mean, you can 12 pool, you can 8 pool. 10 is a really nice middle ground between those, I guess.
Yeah.
8 is more like old 6 pool, where like it's not that good. It's just really fast, but like you have no money behind it, so it's not that strong. It just hits really quick. But like any kind of meta build should be safe against that. 10 is where it's like quick and you have a decent economy behind it. 16 is the other one that's becoming meta, and that's more defensive. Okay. It's less like all that aggro. But obviously that's after the Overlord, so it's actually quite slow.
Quite late,
but if you're defending, then it's
you
works
have the whole map.
Yeah, exactly. So that works out pretty well, and that's what it's kind of you would play if you were trying to play like safe.
Pool has only just started. Now DeltaBoXeR sees the Lings coming across the map. Nothing you can do though. You can't build a spine.
I mean, you have to pull drones and micro the drones, which is not impossible. It comes down to the micro.
Yeah, it's actually not that many Lings when you think about it, right? 6 Lings.
Yeah, I mean more coming. Yeah.
But the initial 6, like they are annoying, but not like threatening. I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you can let them hit the hatch for a little bit, and then you have to pull workers down.
In old meta, in 12 worker start meta, there was like you had to be careful whether it was gas and banelings, right? But is there anything equivalent of that at the minute?
Yeah, there is, but it hits a little bit slower.
Okay.
And this isn't that because it's expand. But he hasn't. He's in the expand now, but you don't know too early.
I'd say good micro try.
Yeah, you're going to lose a lot of workers here. So in the old kind of 12 full defense, you could afford to lose a few. You can't afford to lose that many here.
So expensive.
Yeah. And ultimately, with the old patch, you could get queens out and lings out in time. That's an absolute massacre, I think this is. That's a tough one. The lings are still not dead. And DeltaBoXeR is not making any more workers. He's only making more lings. Typhoon can still take a good fight here. And ultimately, can maybe just stay and snipe the hatch.
I was about to say, our 2 lings getting popped off is actually so big when it's these few numbers.
It's still a really good fight for the Blue Zerg. Still a really good fight, actually. I mean, there are more and more lings coming through. I think the Blue Zerg's going to get cleaned up now.
Yeah, but it's such an advantage.
Trading pretty well.
15 workers on the Blue Zerg side versus the 9 of DeltaBoXeR.
I mean, now you need to be careful, because the Red Zerg now can't macro out. He has overmined gas. I would stop mining gas and put a bait nest and just try and go all in. But yeah, he now has to go aggro, so he shouldn't be making any drones. He shouldn't be making links here. But that means as the Blue Zerg, you just need to defend and then you win. So we'll see if he can achieve that. Can we see the units lost?
Yeah, units lost is we have
12 links for 10 drones and 9
drones.
Yeah, that's rough.
And good timing. The fresh lings for Typhoon has only just popped out.
Yeah.
So but he only just needed them as DeltaBoXeR.
Yeah, I mean with the second queen here, it's really tough. And this is kind of the thing is like on the old patch there was more like money behind it, so the counter attack was scarier. On this patch, you can see that like DeltaBoXeR just has no money. Don't think he spent any of his gas, so he's not getting Banes or anything. And now it's like slowing versus slowing. So I think Typhoon's going to take this one. He's starting to drone a little bit as well, so just getting further and further ahead. There you go.
GG. Well played for the first series of the game, first series of the day, first series of the tournament. And that is going to be a sharp ZVZ.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's a ZVZ. It's a short one.
Yeah, that's true. We can actually do winner play. Actually, let me mention it. Typhoon.
Nah, let's not do interviews today.
You don't want to?
Let's do them tomorrow. It's
Do 'em
okay.
tomorrow.
It's
That's
okay.
fine,
It's
that's
okay.
fine.
But I think we should have the next match coming up pretty quick. I
Yes.
don't remember what we agreed it would be. Mars vs. Pigeon Ranch just appeared at the
Hey,
bottom. It
Ma-
says a 2-0 and it's not. So another ZVZ. You coming back for that?
yeah, sure. I'll play it.
Okay, okay. I'll
I
stay
think the
here
third
then.
match is a Protoss, and I'll also do that
Yeah,
with
we'll
Timmy.
get Zeros to cast that with you. That would be good.
Yeah.
So I think we'll set that up and hopefully only have a short break.
Yeah, lovely. Let's actually see if the players are live now. Where
They're
are
around. They're around.
They're around. They're around.
Yeah, let's go bother them, and then we'll
Yeah.
cut to VT. Let's do that. Small ad break. Don't go anywhere. More
We'll be
ZVZ action
right
coming
back.
up.
More
This
ZVZ
is a
hype.
classic. This is a Mars Bar Pigeon Ranch classic.
Yeah, that is a good match to be fair.